All right, here with track and field coach Lou Snelling. Coach just completed the BG opener here today. Talk about some of your general thoughts on the meet and your team's success.
Yeah, I mean, compared to last year, we saw a lot of improvement. Obviously, it's very early in our season, so you kind of have to keep that in mind when we're looking at results and efforts and all that stuff. But a nice step from last year, and a really big step from 2 years ago.
Sure, and that's, I think, seems like every year we're talking about a few more kids at every meet, and this time, you've got some veterans, but we've also saw some new kids that BG fans may not know about.
Yeah, we're 2 recruiting cycles in. In the second recruiting cycle, it was filling holes that we had left after the first one, and you kind of see that, in events like, the shot put and the jumps, and we're just, a deeper team, we're a more able team, and, that's what it's about.
Let's talk about Jeanette Pettigrew in sprints. Again, she comes out and finishes first in the 60, third in the 200, and so far in the early going, it looks like she's in form in the 60 for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, Jeanette looks great. I think she was a little tired today coming back with that too, but solid day in the 60, and we'll just look for bigger and better things for her, as we go through the season.
Sure.
Yeah.
Dimitra Taylor sets her PR twice in the 60 hurdles, 8:88 in the finals. Talk about that performance.
Yeah, it was a great step for her. I mean, she finished the season at like 9:01 last indoor. So to be able to go 8:88 out of the gate, because she didn't compete in December, so it is a fantastic sign. And just the same thing, we're expecting some pretty big things for her as we go through the season.
Alicia Arnold's a kid that kind of maybe came out of nowhere. Something, I don't think many people know who she is or anything at this point, but ran a great time in the 200. Probably once converted should be a Mac Auto qualifying time, right?
Yeah, I think it will be. So, I mean, she looks fantastic right now, and she helps us in so many different areas, the 60, the 2, the long jump. So it's definitely expecting some pretty big things from her this year.
Sure.
Yeah.
Natalie Somerville, another veteran, 600. I mean, she broke her PR in the 600 by more than 6 seconds, a 1:35. Just talk about the effort that she's given and being, an upperclassman now.
Yeah, it was. We don't have very many upperclassmen, so it's fantastic to see the people that are getting there. Really starting to do some bigger things. So it's great to see Natalie put up that 600 time. It's really legit. And it'll be interesting to see where we take that as we go through this indoor season, where she'll kind of fit in, because she's typically more of a long hurdler, which obviously we don't have indoors.
Yeah.
But that's for us to figure out.
Sure. 2 newcomers in the throws. The first one, Peron, was a kid that obviously she's competed for 3 years at the college level. You kind of knew what to expect, but she's a new kid, and she comes out and wins the weight throw for you guys.
Yeah, it's been great to have Tina this year. It's a 1-year deal. But again, we don't have a lot of the senior leadership, so she adds a lot there. And then obviously from the athletic side of things, I think she's going to do big things this indoor season. So what you see today is just, kind of step 1 of the process. But yeah, a very solid day for her, and she's just going to get better as we go.
And then a true freshman, Mackenzie Wheat, in the shot put, finishes second through a lifetime best. What do you see out of her moving forward?
She's just a great kid, and part of this second cycle recruiting-wise that overall is just more deep and more talented, and she's a great example of that. I think she had 4 throws today over her lifetime best, and I think that just points to some big things down the road for her. Can she get in the mix in the back and score a few points? Hey, who knows, right? So, but yeah, very pleased with her.
Talk about where you guys go from here, what you got coming up, and what you're looking for out of this team moving forward in the next couple weeks.
We need to just improve, which pretty much everybody does at this point. It's just so early, so we're naturally going to get better. It's just, can we get better faster than everybody else? Competing, we need to compete a little bit better. You kind of saw some of the break and some of the layoff, and its effects on how we did today. So, but again, as we get more competitions under our belt, we should do better with that. So, we go to Michigan next weekend on Saturday, which would be a nice follow up. We come back here in 2 weeks for the Tom Wright on the 24th, Friday night. So we'll have some great teams up for that. It should be a good competition.
Good. Well, thanks, Coach. We'll talk to you again.